Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best point guards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. There have been a ton of elite point guards that have dropped over the past couple weeks that have really shaken up this list. Got a lot of new names, a lot of new faces on this list today. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 11,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. So, at number 10, I think this card was at number 3 or number 4 on my tier list last time I did it, and it's Deni Avdija. So that just goes to show right there how many new elite point guards we've gotten over the past 3 weeks or so since I last did a top 10 point guards. He's 6'9" with a 6'10" wingspan, hot spots from 3 out of 5 spots, 10 hoffs, or bully, posterizer, catch and shoot, corner specialist, several good playmaking badges and clamps, solid all-around defender, good speed, good shooter, decent dunker. He's got quick drops off one. He's got not the best sigs, to be completely honest, and his release is not great. Those are the two areas in which he is weakest, in my opinion, or that he does not have an elite release and he does not have elite sigs, but he does have elite size. He's a very capable defender and has great dunking animations and is still a very, very good budget point guard. At number 9, similar type of card is Matisse Thybulle. He's definitely smaller than Deni, more capable offensively, but another really good budget point guard. He's only 6'5", but he has a 6'10" wingspan. He's really fast, an elite level defender with amazing defensive hoffs, hoff clamp break and quick first step, pretty much all the other key gold badges you could ask for. He's a very good shooter, super good dunker as well, also has quick drops, has much better sigs than Deni, and a much better release than Deni. The only thing Deni really has over him is height, which does matter, but it doesn't matter enough for me not to put Matisse over Deni at the number 9 spot, where I think he is absolutely amazing. I would almost argue that Matisse is better than number 8, which is Magic Johnson as well. This is a close one. I like the fact that Magic has such kind of glitchy full court animations, especially his behind the back. He has great size at 6'9". He's a very capable defender, a great playmaker, and a very good slasher. He's very fast, can hit open, another guy with a bad release like Deni, but he does have much better sigs than Deni. Quick drops off 2 is a really good dunk animation, and his animations in general are always just really fast, really good. He moves really, really well, and I do think he's just slightly over Matisse, although admittedly it is a very, very close debate. Number 8 is going to be Lonzo. Sorry, number 7 is going to be Lonzo is what I should have said. But Lonzo is 6'6", 6'7" wingspan, so he's not like the most elite in terms of his size, but he has hotspots from everywhere. 30 hoffs. I mean, his hoff badges are obviously incredible, especially playmaking, but defense, but Agent 3, catch and shoot, bully, limitless takeoff, posterizer, etc. Super fast, great shooter, great dunker, elite all-around defender. Has a very good player build. Release on very quick. It's still not the best release in the world, Lonzo's release, but it's not horrible. It's decent. It's not great, but I think it'll get the job done. He's got decent sigs as well. Has quick drops off 1, normal laner. Still a top tier card, just not quite, in my opinion, to that next level that puts you in the top 5 or 6, which starts with Scottie Barnes, in my opinion. Scottie, I like this card as well. Another card who does not have an amazing release, in my opinion, but he is 6'8", so he has very good size. He's a very good slasher, a very good playmaker, and a very, very good defender. Obviously incredible all-around defensive stats, very fast, good shooter, very capable on that end as well, but his release is not elite on very quick. He does have very good sigs and quick drops off 1, so I am a big fan of his movement, his dunk animations, his defense, and his size, but still not the biggest fan of the release. And for me, he doesn't have the greatest player build in the world either. I mean, I'm making an executive decision right now. I am moving up to number 5. I just want to say that. Number 6 is actually going to be LaMelo, because I do think Scottie is slightly better than LaMelo. LaMelo is a good card, but honestly, LaMelo, while he has the elite release that some of these other guys have not had, his movement is not incredible. I don't like his size up that much. The escape and the behind the back are great, but I don't like LaMelo's size up. I'm not a fan of that one. But he does have his release on quick, which is a top tier release. He's got great dunk animations, quick drops off 2 and 1. Very good defender, 30 Hall of Fame badges. He's 6'7", so he's still got very good size. I just think Scottie's a slightly better defender and slightly bigger, which I think does give him an advantage. And even though LaMelo is the better release, I actually like Scottie's movement better as well. So for me, I think Scottie Barnes is just going to edge him out barely and come in at number 5, whereas LaMelo is going to come in at number 6. Number 4, I don't know how many people are going to agree with this one. It's Ben Simmons. I actually had Magic over Ben in my previous tier list, but I think with the way that the game has changed over the past few weeks and the cards that have come out, it's actually better to have a guy like Ben, simply because of the size he gives you. 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan and elite defensive ability. Every single badge in the game besides shooting badges comes on gold. He's super fast. He's an elite defender, probably the best defensive PG in the game between size, badges, and stats, and a 95 driving dunk. Can hit a wide open 3. Not a good release. He's not going to be an elite shooter, but when he's open, he'll knock it down, especially when you add catch and shoot, slipper off ball, things like that. But he's the best slashing point guard in the game, one of the best slashes in the game, period. An elite level defender, super duper switchable on the defensive end, and also he doesn't really have to be quite as important offensively now. The more and more elite shot creators we get, guys like Tracy McGrady, all the new small forwards that we've gotten, Clyde Drexler, Vince Carter, Billy Knight, all these shooting guards and small forwards that we've been getting who are elite shot creators, take a little of the pressure off of a guy like Ben to be that shot creator. He could be a screener and a roller, an impactful defensive guy, and a wide open catch and shoot 3-point shooter, and I think he is legitimately a top 4 point guard in my team still. Number 3 is going to be Alperen Şengün, another guy who, again, I don't like the release, but I like pretty much everything else because he is 6'10". He is massive. He's a very good finisher, a very good playmaker, and a very good defender, especially on the interior, but really versatile on the perimeter as well. Fast, good shooter, great dunker. His release is not good. I don't like it, but it's not awful. And he does have normal leaner. He does have very good sigs, and he does have quick drops. So he's got everything else you could ask for on a card. He just doesn't have a great release, but I'm a big fan of the card. I really am. I think Şengün's awesome. I just don't like his release that much. Whereas the top 2, and this is going to be an interesting pick. I'm going to get flack for this one. I know it's going to happen. I don't care. I'm putting Luke Walton at the number 2 point guard spot in the game. I'm sure most people would have him at 6 or 7. I don't care. It's my list. He's 6'8" with a 6'8" wingspan. So he's got capable size. Hot spots from 3 out of 5 spots outside the 3. Only 11 hops. I know he's not a dark matter or even opal, but he's got bully limitless range, bunch of great playmaking badges, anchor, clamps, glove, and pick dodger. Very good all-around defender. Very fast, good shooter, and a very capable dunker. Can get every badge upgraded. Can get every badge added. Has quick drops off 1, the best dunk animation in the game. Perfect dribble style. An elite size up. John Wall escape is amazing. Lillard behind the back is awesome as well. And he's got a top tier release. So he's one of the few guys who has defense, size, shot creation ability, perfect dunk, or the best dunk animation, and an elite level release. I'm not sure there's another card that we've looked at yet on this list that meets all of those criteria. And even though he may not be the best defender on the list, or the best shooter on the list, or the best slasher on this list, he is, in my opinion, a combination of the combination of all of those things, in my opinion, at the highest level, which is why I put him at number 2. And that's just my opinion at the end of the day, but nobody's going to top Jimmy Butler right now. I do think Jimmy Buckets is the best point guard in the game. He's 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, hot spots for everywhere, 30 hops. I mean, he's an absolutely elite defender, which helps make up. I mean, he's not short, but it helps him. The fact that he's only 6'7", guard a 6'10" Şengün or a 6'11" Simmons or a 6'9" Magic. Cards like that. 94 shot 3. He's an elite slasher. He can get every badge upgraded. His release on very quick, even though it's the same Jimmy release where he fades away. It's very fast and easy to green and not that easy to contest, which is super nice. He's got top tier sigs, tray escape, which is the best safe in the game. Lillard behind the back. I like his sound size up. He's got the MJ dribble style, quick drops as his go-to dunk. I think he is the best all-around point guard right now in my team, and I'm not sure that one is up to debate. You can debate a lot of other things on this list, but the number 1 spot right now, I think, is held down pretty confidently by Mr. Jimmy Butler. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think of my list down in the comment section down below. If there's anybody you think I ranked too high or too low, or left off the list entirely that does deserve a spot, feel free to let me know about that. But that is going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.